placing a bolster in the centre, that's it, and then arch over it, but make sure it's tucked underneath your armpits. So you need it underneath your armpits so that you can really open the chest. Take the soles of the feet together. I bind your legs before you go over. So you, it's quite hard to do it otherwise. So sit up before you, hang on, sit up there. So you're going to take the belt around the outside edges of your feet. So your feet are together. You take the belt over the insides of your thighs. Pull on the belt. No, not your feet. Pull on the belt on this side. So you've got the buckle next to your thighs. So bring this round. That's it. And then you take it round your lower back and bind up. So that you, when you pull it, you can feel it gently drawing your heels towards your body. Not much time left. Right. Okay, so sit up, first of all. Impossible to do it lying down. So then you pull the belt, so you've got the buckle on the thigh. And you take this around the lower back. It's quite important, you want that belt around the lower back. And then put it as close as it feels okay. If it's a little bit strong, just release it a little bit. Okay, that's okay. If you don't have a bolster, can you make sure you have what you buy on? Yeah. If you need, I'll send you a link. They are really useful to have. And a couple of blocks as well, just so you've got what you need, because I've only got two, I'm afraid. So Manny, what you can do, I just need a brick. They're just really useful bolsters. They're great for this because your back arching, upper thoracic spine is getting a lovely opening. We use them in our restorative poses, we use them in Shavasana, we use them to sit on. They are a really useful prop to have. So if you want to, if you're interested, I can send you a link for you to get one, and some blocks as well. Okay, so let's take the arms out to the sides. Turn the inner arms up towards the ceiling. I say good morning to you, and you say good morning, went straight into it. It's lovely to see you. I missed you all. I was in New York last weekend, as you know. Didn't go to any yoga classes, was going to go to a yoga class, and then I realised it was hot yoga, you know my view on that. So I didn't go to that, but it was, I know you had a lovely class with Manny, so thank you, Manny. Well done. So just allow that bolster just to sit in the upper thoracic spine, just behind the heart, if you like. That's it. So, Nigel, you need to come a little bit. You pop your bottom on the block here, and then another block there. You can use that for your head. There. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And just let the knees drop out to the sides, the soles of the feet together, and allowing that webbing, that belt, just to gently ease the inner thighs out. If it feels all a little bit too much on your lower back, try moving your tailbone towards the end of your mat. You get a little bit more length in the tailbone, and if it's still not feeling good for you, just raise your hand, and I'll just come and pop a block underneath your bottom. Don't want you to feel that you're overarching your lower back. This is a lovely open pose, but it's targeting the upper part of the spine, the upper thoracic spine, not your lower back. We're trying to keep that lower back as long as we can. Now, just have the chin slightly lifted up. So we open and close the jaw. So you relax all those muscles that are from the jaw hinges down to the sides of the neck. And then allow your eyes to soften, and your jaw to soften, your temples, your cheeks. So allow all of your face to release. And your tongue, just let the tongue just rest. Wherever it wants to be, it doesn't need to be clamped anywhere. Just allow the tongue just to be, just in your mouth. It can be on the roof of the mouth or the bottom palate of your mouth. It doesn't matter where it is, but try and keep it relaxed. And then feeling that opening across the chest as the arms are out to the sides. And let the fingers relax. And the palms of the hands relax. And the elbows. So you're letting that bolster, or block if you're using one, do its job, which is gently lifting the heart up as you drop the tops of the shoulders back and down. And we're going to just come to a point of steadiness. I talked about this before, a couple of weeks ago actually, about the Sanskrit words of Sthira, Sukham, Asanam. And this is directly from one of Patanjali's sutras. So Patanjali was a yogi or a guru who wrote down, very first time really, yogic practices and philosophies had actually been written down. They were normally transferred orally through generations. But Patanjali was one of the first people to actually write why we practice yoga, the philosophy behind yoga, what yoga is fundamentally about. In what's called the Yoga Sutras, 129, I think, sutras. Sutra is like a little paragraph. Very few of them are actually dedicated to physical practice of yoga. They're more about practices we do to cleanse our bodies before yoga, practices to run our lives by, the yamas, the nayamas, practices to help us come to that point of stillness. But the one thing he does say about asana is Sthira Sukham Asanam. Yoga poses a steady and comfortable position. And I want to just explore that a little bit today, is this steadiness and comfort and ease. And we're going to use a pranayama technique as you're in this pose called Samvriti Pranayama, which is the equal breath. So this is just seeing that we have that steadiness in our breath with an equal inhale and an equal exhale. So just turn your attention now towards your breathing. And just notice, don't try and manipulate it at the moment, just notice your breath. Notice where your attention naturally moves to your inhale breath, or whether it's more focused on your exhale, or it might be on both. It tends to be one or the other. And then gently start to change the breath to breathe in for the count of 4 and breathe out for the count of 4. So you're having that equal inhale, equal exhale. Find your own natural rhythm of breathing. Feel the breath in the lower belly. Take your hands onto your lower belly now. Just underneath, sort of from the pubic bone up to the navel, that low. And just breathe there, breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 4. Good. Now see if you can bring the backs of your hands, not you, Laura, just keep your hands flat. The others take the backs of your hands onto the sides of your ribs. Might be a bit awkward. The backs of your hands, yeah. And then just rest the elbows on the bolster. Or you can just take your flat hands onto your ribs. And then breathe into the sides of your ribs. Feel that horizontal expansion as you breathe in, and that gentle retraction as you breathe out. And then move the hands up just above the chest. Sort of on the sternum, your third finger's touching. And this fanning out your fingers across your chest. And then breathe into your hands. And as you breathe in, feel those third fingers part slightly as the upper part of the chest and the collarbones expand out to the sides as you breathe in, and again retract as you breathe out. And then take your arms out to the sides again, just turning the inner arms up towards the ceiling. And continue that Samvriti Pranayama, the breathing in for 4 and the breathing out for 4. You can increase this if you want. You can increase it up to 6 or to 8 or whatever feels comfortable. But make sure, if you can, that the inhale and the exhale are equal. Have that sense of steadiness and of comfort. And not holding the breath or just letting the breath flow naturally, but your attention is gently focused on making the inhale and the exhale equal. That's good. You may find after a few cycles of breathing that it becomes a little easier to breathe deeper. You may want to increase the number, or you may be happy where you are. That steady, comfortable breathing. Whole body breathing, belly, ribs, and upper chest. Good. So Sthira Sukham Asana, the steady, comfortable pose. Lovely. Just do one more cycle of your Samvriti Pranayama and then gently draw the knees towards each other. And stretch the legs away. The belt will just release. You might need to help it a little bit, unhooking your feet. Just stretch the legs away. Good. And then when you're ready, inhale and take the arms over the head. Just very lightly opening up. Feeling that stretch as you point the toes from the tips of the toes to the fingertips. Good. You're stretching through the body. Nice big yawn for the body. Lovely. Good. And then bring the arms down by the sides. Now, the blocks that are behind the back of your head, if you could just reach behind with one hand and just put them out of the way, bend the knees, and then slide over backwards. So you're now going to press yourself away and pop your bottom on your bolster. You might need to just gently with your hands pop your bolster underneath your bottom. And just pause there for a moment. Good. And then bend the knees onto your chest. Take your hands behind the backs of your knees and gently give yourself a nice big hug. Draw the thighs towards you. Good. Have the knees apart slightly and just rotate into your ankles. Just really nice and slowly try and get as much rotation in the ankles as possible. If you have the hands behind the backs of the knees and then just have the knees slightly apart, give you a bit of space. Try and get as much rotation as we possibly can. I realised, you know, when I was away last weekend, I was doing a lot of walking, and I really felt it in my ankles. And we take our ankles for granted until something happens to them. So, you know, to keep them mobile like this is really useful. I know you did lots of balancing last week with Nanny, which is perfect for your strengthening of your ankles as well. So, very important that we keep these incredibly crucial joints well. Good, and then stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, draw the toes towards you, and press through the inner heels. Good. Take the arms by the sides and just press the backs of the arms down. So you've had that lovely opening of your thoracic spine. We don't want to lose that by just collapsing the chest. So keep a gentle pressure of the backs of the arms as you lift the heart up. So you get that lovely opening across the chest. Lovely. Good. Drawing the toes towards you. Slightly externally rotate your legs. So you're going to look a bit like Charlie Chaplin now. Good, and then take the legs apart, keeping the tailbone on your bolster. That's it, and press through those inner heels. Perfect. And you draw the toes down towards you. And so just a nice stretch through your inner thighs. You can do this anytime. It's a great pose to do if you have been on your feet a lot. Really stretching through the inner thighs and through the inner ankles. Now point the toes, stretch through the front of the feet and the fronts of the shins, and then flex the feet, drawing the toes towards you. Again, pointing the toes, stretching through the front of the feet. Lovely, and then flexing the feet. Press those inner heels away. One more time. Inhaling, point the toes away. Exhaling. Well done. Bring the legs back together again. Bend the knees, take the soles of the feet onto the floor. Make sure the feet are parallel. Lift your hips away from your bolster. Coming into our bridge pose. Bring the elbows nice and close to the body and pressing gently the backs of the arms down. Point the fingertips up towards the ceiling. So this helps to really open into that upper part of the chest again. Try not to grip across the tops of the shoulders. Keep the tops of the shoulders nice and soft. Press your feet into the floor and relax the buttocks, your glutes. So engage your thigh muscles a little bit more. Press the feet into the mat. Draw the pelvic floor up. Press the backs of the arms down. So you're not just gripping into your bottom and lifting your hips up. You're actually using the feet, the mula bandha, the thighs, and the backs of the arms to keep you at this back bend. Good. Take a breath in, well done, and slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, sinking each one down, tailbone last, well done. Take the feet the width of your mat and take your arms out to the sides. Just resting the backs of the arms, the backs of the hands on the floor. Bring your attention to your right knee. And then imagine with your right knee, you're gently pushing the air towards your left knee as you gently move your knees over to the left. And then again, change sides. So bringing your attention to your left knee, like you're pushing your left knee into the air, which is then moving the knees over to the right. So you're windscreen wipering your legs, but you're letting the alternate leg, the lower leg, lead the movement. Coming off your bolster, please, Bella. That's it. Can everyone come off your bolster? Sorry, did I not say that? Sorry. Say, come off your bolster. And then gently just windscreen wipering your knees, but just taking the lower leg as the lead. Gently pushing the air into the upper leg, causing the knees to swing from side to side. And then change the perspective. This time let the upper leg draw the lower leg towards it as you bring the knees from side to side. Just gently shifting your attention, slightly changing how it feels. So the upper leg now, the one on the top, is now pressing and leading the lower leg. Keep breathing. And then start to increase the speed a little bit, just rolling from side to side as much as you like to. You can arch the back a little bit more, just making your windscreen wipers quite, quite frantic if you like, or just gently, or as much as you like, twisting from side to side. Good. Lovely. Good, well done. And then bring the arms back down by the sides, bring the feet parallel to each other. Press the feet into the floor, move the knees away from you, so rather than gripping into the buttocks, feel like I'm moving your knees away from you. Lift your hips gently away from the floor, press the feet into your mat. Point the fingertips up towards the ceiling again, pressing the backs of the arms down. Good. So this is a great way of opening up across the chest without tightening into the shoulders. Good. Keep breathing. Remember, slow, steady breath. We're going to keep doing that Samavriti Pranayama, that breathing in, breathing out, equal breaths, but steady, comfortable breath. Steady, comfortable yoga pose. Notice that you're tightening into your buttocks, and see if you can release that a little bit, and instead press the feet a little firmer into the mat and draw the pelvic floor up. Well done. Everybody take a breath in, releasing, slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Bend the knees onto your chest. Again, take the hands behind the backs of the knees, drawing your thighs towards each other. Very nice. Good. Let's bring the knees together and take the arms out to the sides. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms, and flex the feet. So draw the balls of the feet towards you. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drawing the navel up to the heart. So you're really feeling the engagement of those inner abdominal muscles. And let's slowly take the knees over to the left. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hover the knees, the shins and the ankles above the floor. Just allowing that right shoulder to release. Inhale. Again, as you exhale, draw the pelvic floor, draw the navel to the heart, and bring the bent knees back to the center. Good. Inhale. Use the breath here. As you exhale, drawing the Mula Bandha, the Uddiyana Bandha up, and gently take the knees over to the right, choosing to hover them or rest them on the floor. Left shoulder relaxes down. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's bring the knees back to the center. Good. Stretch the legs up towards the ceiling, drawing the toes down towards you, and bring the arms down by the sides. Now imagine you've got a Union Jack on top of your tummy. And as you breathe in, you're going to press the tummy into that Union Jack. And as you breathe out, you're drawing the St Andrew's Cross and St George's Cross, the diagonal one and the vertical and horizontal one, drawing that down to your navel. Inhaling, expand the belly. Exhaling, drawing the Union Jack down through your navel. And you'll feel how the back of the waist presses down towards the floor. One more time, inhaling. And exhaling. Lovely. If your lower back's feeling a little vulnerable this morning, drop the heels down to your bottom. Everybody, lift the head and shoulders and look down the front of your body. Have your legs straight, remember all the knees bent. And just hover the palms of the hands above the floor. Good. Now interleave the fingers behind the back of your head. Inhale. And as you exhale, dropping that skull into your hands, slowly lower the soles of the feet or straight legs down towards your mat. And then release. Well done, everybody. Good. Bend the knees again onto your chest. Take the arms out to the sides. If your lower back's feeling vulnerable, please keep the knees bent. If not, you can straighten the legs. Good. Inhale. Imagine that Union Jack on your tongue. As you exhale, draw those crosses down through your navel, and let's take the knees over to the right. Or straight legs over to the right. If you want to go a little bit further, you can hover the bent knees or the straight legs. Good. Inhale and exhaling, using that abdominal strength to bring the legs back to the center. Well done. Inhale and exhaling. Over we go to the other side. Good. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's bring them back to the center. Well done. Good. Arms by the sides. Lower back people, please keep those knees bent. Drop those heels down to your bottom. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders, look down the front of your body, and just interleave the fingers behind the back of your head. So really dropping that skull down. Either having the legs straight or having the knees bent. Inhale. As you exhale, consciously draw that Union Jack down through your navel, and then slowly lower the soles of the feet or straight legs down onto the floor. But keep dropping that skull down into your hands. Well done. Beautifully done. Good, well done. Bend the knees onto the chest. Arms out to the sides. Choosing to keep the knees bent or straighten the legs. Inhale. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Give them a wiggle. As you exhaling, drawing your Union Jack down through your navel, take the legs over to the left. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, back we come to the center. Pause as you inhale. Same length of the inhale as the exhale. Exhaling over to the other side. Good. Inhale and exhale back to the center. Well done. Arms by the sides, lift the head and shoulders, look down the front of the body, support your skull, choosing to keep the knees bent or the legs straight. Inhale, and as we exhale, slowly lowering the legs. Good, well done. And release. Oh, beautifully done. Well done. Bend the knees onto your chest. And roll up and come up onto all fours. So Laura, this is where you're going to be sitting up. Okay, good. So just having the knees underneath the hips, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Let's just do a few cow cats. Remember, I'd like you to start from the pelvis. We've been doing this a lot this term. Using the pelvis to originate the movement and feeling that rippling feeling through the spine as we move into our cow and our cat. So really the focus is on the lower, on the pelvis. You tilt the pelvis up. As you then ripple the spine into cow pose, you tilt the pelvis down as you ripple the spine into cat. It's a lovely way of really feeling that suppleness in your spine. But we're leading with the pelvis, we're not leading with the head. Good. Lovely. Good. And then tucking the toes under, let's all move into downward facing dog. Laura, please stay where you are. Walk the hands away from you towards the corners of your mat and lift up into downward facing dog. Just pedal your heels, just gently feeling the outer edges of the feet. Equal inhale, equal exhale. Good. Lovely. So a strong, steady, comfortable pose. Beautiful. Well done. And then walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a forward bend. So Laura, you can join us now. Just allowing the head to drop. Keep the knees slightly bent. Bend the knees a little bit, just so you feel that you can draw the tailbone down. And yes, you're going to feel some through the back of the legs, but you can Find your own steady, comfortable pose. Maybe dropping the head a little bit, maybe feeling that if the lower back's feeling a little vulnerable, then perhaps taking the hands onto the thighs. You know, this is what Patanjali is talking about. He talks about Susira Sukham, this ability to be comfortable. So in your pose in a way that suits you. Take a few more breaths in Uttanasana, in our forward bend. Maybe relax the jaw a little bit more, maybe relax the eyes a little bit more. Just exploring. I always think curiosity is an essential characteristic of being a yogi. Exploring the body where it is, not judging it or criticizing it, just exploring where it is, enjoying this feeling of just being able to be in a pose comfortably. Beautiful, well done. And then tuck the tailbone down and slowly uncurl vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. And come to standing in Tadasana. Feeling the inhale and exhale being equal. Having that sense of comfort and steadiness. Noticing again where the tongue is in the mouth. For some people, to gently press the tongue up onto the upper palate can help to lift the crown of the head, to feel open. For some, not. For me, I don't particularly do that. But try it. Just gently pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth can help sometimes give you that extra lift. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Feeling that openness across the chest, but drawing in slightly of the chin. Feeling a sense of openness and expanse through the spine. No tension in the fingers, or in the wrists, or in the arms, or the shoulders. Lovely, everybody, well done. And then gently open the eyes, externally rotate the arms, inhale, and float the arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the hands into the heart, bend the knees, and fold forward into your forward bend. Brush the fingertips along the floor, inhaling, coming into your chair pose. Inhale, come up. Good, exhale, bring the arms down by the sides. Let's do that again. Inhale, touching the fingertips up above your head, palms of the hands together. As you exhale, bend the knees, drawing the pelvic floor up, fold forward into Uttanasana. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, brush the fingertips along the floor. Pausing in Utkatasana. Inhaling, coming up, arms by the sides. Lovely, one more time. Inhaling, stretch the arms up. Palms of the hands touch. Exhale, fold forward into your forward bend. Bend the knees, brush the fingertips along the floor. Pause in Utkatasana. Inhale, stretch up. Lovely. Exhale, fold forward. Come back to Tadasana. And just notice as you stand, one more time into your Tadasana. Just pause for a moment. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Just encircling your left wrist with your right fingertips. Keeping your attention on that left heel as you stretch over to your right. Try not to pull on that shoulder. Breathing into the inner, the rib cage. Lovely, well done. Inhale, come back to the center. Change sides, externally rotate that left arm, encircling that right wrist. Good. And over we go to the other side. Good, well done. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, fold forward into your Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Keep bending the knees, draw the belly in, lift the heart. Brush the fingertips along the floor. coming into Utkatasana. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Externally rotate both arms. Good. Take the palms of the hands together. Bend the elbows. Laura, please don't do this next one. The others turn the fingertips down through the back of your spine. Just rest the thumbs on the back of your neck. Now lift your head, looking straight ahead, and gently press the back of your head into your thumbs. Good. Elbows back. Yeah, really opening up into the shoulders. Lovely. Good, well done. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, coming into your forward bend. Bend the knees. Now really try and rest the ribcage on your thighs. Lift your heart, not your chin, but you will be looking slightly forward. Brush the fingertips along the floor, keeping those ribs as close to your thighs as possible. Now tuck the tailbone under and lift up a little bit more, but you're in quite a deep lunge now. Quite a deep squat, I should say. Excellent, everybody, well done. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Well done, just roll the shoulders. Nice. Good, inhale, stretch the arms up. Good, palms of the hands again, touching. Laura, stay where you are, the others. Turning the hands down the spine, take the elbows back. Gently press the back of your head into your hands, and you can lift your eyes up towards the ceiling. If this feels too strong for the shoulders, don't worry too much about taking the eyes up. Just work with where you are. Remember, steady and comfortable. That is the sutra, this Sthira Sukham Asana, the ability to be really curious and to be careful, but also considerate to our body. Well done. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And drop the head. Bend the knees. Thighs and ribs touching as much as possible. Brush the fingertips along the floor, coming into your Utkatasana. Well done. Inhale, come up. Good, and bring the arms down by the sides. Well done, roll the shoulders. Excellent. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Now take the fingertips onto the floor in front of you, just in front of your feet. Bend the knees and float the right leg back. Now keep the left knee bent. The left knee is bent over your left ankle. Pressing that right heel away, inhale into a high lunge, so you're drawing that heart forward. And then take the back of your left hand onto your sacrum. Now inhale, you're trying to move your heart towards the front of your mat, draw the chin in and twist around to your left. Laura, no weight whatsoever on that wrist. It's going to be harder for you. It's going to really test you. That's it. Good. And now inhale, move the heart forward, twist a little bit further around to the left. And if it feels comfortable and steady, extend the left arm up. If it doesn't, keep the back of that left hand on the sacrum. Steady and comfortable. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down at your left foot. Take your left hand where your right hand is, and take the back of your right hand onto your sacrum. Gently press your left elbow into your left knee and start to twist around to your right. Really strong through that back heel. Inhale, move the heart forward. As you exhale, twist around your spine, opening across the chest. If it feels steady and comfortable, float the right arm up. But not if it doesn't. Good. Breathing well, lovely. Same inhale, same exhale. Well done. Inhale, down towards that left foot, fingertips onto the floor, and little hop as you bring that right foot to meet the left, and fold forward. Well done, bend the knees. Rib cage on your thighs, brush your fingertips along the floor, come into Utkatasana. Relax the jaw. Ask yourself, am I feeling steady and am I feeling comfortable? Good, well done. Inhale and come up. And exhale, bring the arms down by the sides. Good, inhale, stretch the arms up. Palms of the hands together, Laura, stay where you are. The others pointing the fingertips down the spine, take the elbows back, maybe lift the eyes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, stretch the arms up, well done. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips again on the floor, lightest of touches underneath those fingertips. And then take the weight onto that right foot and take that left foot back, planting the left foot onto the floor. Just check the alignment of that right knee above your ankle. Inhale into your high lunge. Just be conscious you're not concertinaing the back of the neck. Keep the crown of the head away from the sacrum. Well done. Move the left hand slightly towards your right foot. Really press through that right heel and take the back of your right hand onto your sacrum. Now take the fingertips slightly away from your mat and then lightly take them back onto the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, twist around to your right. Conscious that that right knee is in line with its ankle. That's lovely, well done. Feeling how it is in the shoulder. If it feels okay, take that right arm up. If it doesn't, don't. Good. Palm of the hand faces away from you. So Nigel, just turn the hand the other way. That's better. Good. And you can really open up through the front of that chest. Well done. Again, try not to push down into that left hand. Come onto your fingertips. Good. It's much better. Then you're having to use your strength of your legs. Well done. Looking down at your right foot. Change sides. Take your right hand to where your left hand is. Inhale. And as you exhale, take that left hand behind you. Tiniest of touches through the fingertips. Press through that right heel. And if it feels comfortable, take the left arm up. Find the steadiness in the pose. Find the comfort in the pose. Steady inhale and steady exhale. Well done. Looking down at your right foot. Take the fingertips onto the floor. Little hop with that left foot to meet the right. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, brush the fingertips along the floor, coming into Utkatasana. Inhale, stretch up, well done. And exhale, arms by the sides. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Interleave the left wrist with your right fingertips. As you exhale, stretch over to your right. Good. Inhale back to the center, change sides, externally rotate that right arm. Inhale and open up through the ribs and then stretch over to your left. Well done. Inhale, come back to the center, exhale, fold forward. Fingertips again on the floor. Now take the weight onto that left foot and just hover the right foot above your mat. Good. Just hovering it. Fingertips on the floor. Not pushing into the fingertips at all. In fact, take the fingertips away from the floor. That's a bit mean, isn't it? Now straighten that right leg. Fingertips back on the floor. Straighten that right leg. Really press that right heel away. Externally rotate that right leg. And take the right foot on the right heel onto the floor. Good. Keeping that left knee bent. Wimble that right arm over your head, coming into your warrior two. Good. Strong and steady and comfortable. Good, well done. Inhale, straightening that left leg. Stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bending that left knee. Come back into your warrior two. Inhale again. Stretching up. Exhale. Coming back into your warrior two. Well done. Make sure that left knee is in the direction of this little toe. Inhale one more time. Lovely. Exhale. Back into your warrior two. If you're comfortable to close your eyes, close your eyes. Sthira Sukhamasana. Strong, steady, comfortable. Sorry, it actually means steady and comfortable. Do whatever you need to do to honour that sutra. Equal inhale, equal exhale. Good, well done. Straightening that front leg. Just turn the feet and turn the other way, so you're now looking towards the wall. Warrior two on the other side, taking that right, bending that right knee in the direction of your little toe. Good. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Slightly externally rotate your arms. Inhale, stretching the arms up as you straighten the front leg. Exhaling, coming back into your warrior two. Good, two more times. Inhaling. Good. Exhaling. Moving with steadiness. One more time. Inhaling. Lovely, well done everybody. Exhaling. Good, close your eyes. Find that sense of Sthira Sukham in your pose. You need to take that back hand down, or lower the arms slightly, maybe take them slightly forward, the arms. Whatever it needs to do to keep our shoulders comfortable. Feeling that steadiness through the soles of the feet. Strong back leg as you press the outer left heel down into the floor. Spreading the toes wide, really activating the legs, giving you that strong base. Well done. Inhale, straighten that front leg again. Turn the feet again all the way around to the other end of the mat. Good. And then bending your left knee and float the arms up into your warrior one. Well done. Take the arms out to the sides. And gently cross the right elbow over the left elbow. Like you're about to give yourself a hug. And then take the backs of the hands up towards each other. So you're pointing the fingertips there. Don't take the bind at the moment. Good. Keep the elbows down and lift the chest up. Now, if it feels comfortable just to take the left fingertips into the palm of the hand, that's okay. But if it means you have to bend the wrist, that's not okay. Because that's not comfortable. Well, you might think it's comfortable now, but it won't be when the wrist starts to protest a little bit. Good, now inhale, draw the tailbone down, draw the belly up. Lift up into a slight back bend as you look up towards the right fingertips. Take a breath in and drawing that Mula Bandha in, folding forward from the tops of your legs. Fold forward. Inhale, taking a count of 4 as you inhale to lift up. Exhaling for the count of 4 as you fold forward. One more time, inhaling in your count of 4. Doesn't have to be mine, it's your count of 4. And exhaling. Strong foundation through those feet. Well done. Inhale and come up. Keep that left knee bent. Unravel your arms. Spread your arms wide. Inhale and stretch the arms again up towards the ceiling. Well done. And then bring the hands into the heart. Turn the back foot. Inhale as you exhale. Rib cage again on towards the front of your thigh, that left thigh. Draw the chin in. Relax the shoulders and relax the jaw. Good. And then just take the toes halfway up towards that left heel. Try and keep the ribs as close to the thighs as you can. Choosing to stay here, just feeling that energy through that left leg, through the left glute. you want to go a little bit further, keeping the left ribs on the thigh, raise the right leg. The left knee is bent. The left knee is really bent. That's it. You've got your rib cage on your thigh. Good. And then stretch that right heel away and come to a parallel spine with the floor. Well done. Oh, well done. And then coming up. And bring that right foot to meet the left. Say good morning to your glute. Good, well done. Take the arms by the side. Just come to a rest in Tadasana. Come back to that slow, steady breath. Inhaling for 4, in your count. Exhaling for 4. Good. Try and be aware of your breathing through all of this practice. See if you can keep it for this lovely, regular rhythm. Gentle, steady, comfortable rhythm. Externally rotate the arms, inhale, and take the arms up. This time encircling your right wrist. Inhale, stretch up through that right side. Exhale, stretch over to your left. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Change the rotation on that left arm, externally rotating it. And exhale over to your right. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Taking your fingertips onto the floor. Now take the weight onto that right foot and just hover the left foot above the floor. Bend the right knee slightly. And then slowly, slowly start to bring that left leg behind you, straightening that left foot. The left leg, I should say. Good. Keep that right knee bent. Good. And then gently take the left heel, the left foot onto the floor. Right knee is bent. Windmill that left arm over, coming into your warrior 2. Relax the arms. Well done. Straightening that right leg, turn the feet, and so now you're looking towards the back wall. Good. Well done. Inhale, again, turn the feet around to the front end and float the arms up towards the ceiling. Into your warrior 1. Find a sense of steadiness through your pose. Good. And then take the arms out to the sides. Take your left arm over your right arm. Again, just finding that sense of openness across the backs of the shoulders without tensing. Don't take the bind yet, please. Take the right fingertips away first and feel that you can relax the shoulders. And then if it's easy on the wrist to take the right fingertips into the left palm, that's all good. If it isn't, please don't. Take the elbows up and lift the chest. And then move the elbows down a little bit. You're going to take a deep breath in for 4. And then the next breath out for 4, you fold forward. Deep breath in for 4 as you come up. Press the feet firmly into the mat. Use the Mula Bandha to lift you up. Exhaling and folding forward. Good. One more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Well done. Press the feet firmly into the floor. Inhale, come up, unravel your wings. Take your arms out to the sides. Relax the shoulders and float the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale for 4. Take a count of 4 to exhale as you bring the hands into the heart. Take your 4 counts to slowly bring the hands into the heart. Turn the back foot forward. Inhale. Take 4 counts to slowly fold forward, taking your ribs onto your thigh. Draw the chin in so you're not overarching the neck. Engage that Union Jack. Draw that Union Jack up towards your spine and take the left toes halfway towards your right heel, or back foot towards your front foot. Try and keep the rib cage on your thigh and then float that leg back and up. See if you can keep the ribs onto the thigh. It's challenging, I know. And then start to straighten the leg into Virabhadrasana 3. Or please keep the back toe on the foot, on the mat, and you can feel that through that glute. You're working really hard here, well done. Draw the belly in and stand up and bring that back foot to meet the front. Bring the arms down by the sides. Tadasana. Check in with how your breath is. Slow, steady, comfortable. Good, gently open your eyes. Externally rotate your arms. Inhale and stretch the arms up. Exhaling this time straight into a forward bend. And drop your head. Bend the knees. Brush the fingertips along the floor, coming into your Utkatasana. And bring the hands together. Take a breath in. 4 counts as you bring the hands into your heart. Taking the weight onto your right foot. Draw the belly in. Tuck that right sitting bone just down to that right heel. It really helps not to overarch the lower back. So you're keeping that really engaging into the glute. And just hover the left foot above the floor. And then externally rotating that left leg out. You can stay here, just having the left toes on the floor, or take that left ankle on top of the right knee, flexing the foot. With the hands together, point the hands down towards the floor, resting the hands on the front of that left ankle. You can choose to stay here or keep the hands at the heart, taking the left toes on the floor. Find your balance. Or take the back of the right hand to the front of the left foot. And then twist, taking that left arm up. And maybe twist around and look at your left hand. Good, well done. And then coming back, take the hands into prayer at the heart. Unravel the legs and take that left foot behind you, coming into Warrior One as we stretch the arms up. Very challenging, well done. Inhale, and as we exhale, bring the hands into the heart and step that left foot to meet the right. Come back to Tadasana, other side. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, coming into your forward bend. Well done. Bend the knees, brush the fingertips along the floor, coming into your Utkatasana. Bring the hands into your heart. This time you're going to take the weight onto that left foot. Tuck that left sitting bone down to your left heel and just hover that right foot above the floor. Now externally rotate it and take the right ankle on top of the left knee. Point the fingertips down towards the floor. And then take the back of the left hand against the front of that right foot and then twisting around, take that right arm up, or keep the hands where you are. Find your comfortable pose. Where is right for you? Other side bit, it's the right hand. Yeah. So it's your right hand. So you have your like that. Oh, sorry, you're doing the other side. I just realised.
Well, I wasn't right.
You were right, sorry, but you're just twisting the other side. So that's what confused me. That's it, yeah. Good. And then take the palms of the hands back together again. Well done. And release. Take that right foot back. Step back into your warrior one. Good. Well done. Bring the hands into the heart. Step that right foot to the left. And then come back to Tadasana. Well done. Very well done. So keeping that sutra of the Sathira Sukham, that steadiness, that comfortable. When we come into the more challenging poses, just remember that. Doesn't matter what it looks like or anything like that. It says it feels steady. Does it feel comfortable? Well done. Find your space in your spine in Tadasana. Come back to that feeling of groundedness through the soles of the feet. Space in the spine, relaxed mouth. Lovely. Well done. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, coming into your forward bend. Laura, stay where you are. The others, take the palms of the hands onto the floor. Step your right and left foot back into downward facing dog. Taking your count of 4 as you inhale and as you exhale. Having a sense of steadiness and ease, comfort. Well done. And then bend the knees, come into child's pose. Good. And then if you'd like to come down onto your backs, please. Get the right knee onto your chest and just stretch the left heel away from you. Gently drawing that right thigh down towards you. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. And then take the right arm out to the side and roll over onto your left side, coming into our spinal twist. Just allowing the body to settle to where it wants to be. Let that right shoulder relax down, the right knee. Try not to pull on any part of your body. Try not to pull on that right knee or pull on the right shoulder. Just use your breath to gently ease you. Long 4 counts for inhale and the same for the exhale. If it feels comfortable, bend that left knee and catch hold of your left foot with your right hand. The emphasis is on comfort here. It's not required. And if it means that you're having to pull or force this twist, then it's not right for you. Keep with that left leg straight and the right arm out to the side. And notice how that feels for you, to accept where you are. Using this sutra, Sthira Sukha, of the comfort and steadiness in everything we do. So Patanjali was talking about it from a pose point of view, one of the few comments in the sutras about physical practice. But he also goes on in the following sutra to say, and we take this away from a physical pose, this is this ability to be steady and comfortable in our mind. So through the practice of a physical practice of yoga, we learn, don't we? We learn about ourselves. If you want to go a little bit further, you can catch hold of the right big toe and straighten that right leg. These are all variations, and I give you these variations because you're all different. Some of you, this feels steady and comfortable. For some of you, it is the opposite. And yet your ego is saying, I should be able to do this. Even though it makes you feel uncomfortable, even though it's not right for your body. So just ask yourself now, am I able to breathe evenly? And am I feeling comfortable? And if I'm not, then I need to change something. Well done. Gently release wherever you are and come back to the centre. And then change sides. So bend your left knee onto your chest, taking that left arm out to the side, and gently move your body into this twist, just accepting where you are. And it probably will feel different on this side. Slow inhale with 4 counts, slow exhale. And then taking one of the variations, if that feels comfortable, without you having to force your body into the pose. Use your breath. And when we practice like this, as you've all done so perfectly today, well done, your yoga becomes your meditation. I should say physical yoga becomes your meditation, as all yoga is meditation. Well done. When you're ready, gently release and come into Shavasana, into your relaxation pose. Whatever you need to do to stay warm, stay comfortable, steady. Continuing your Samavriti, practice equal inhale, equal exhale, but just find your own natural rhythm, and you may like to stop counting now. Or you may find the mind becomes distracted, but it's very helpful to come back to a count of 4 as you inhale, a count of 4 as you exhale. And we practice like this, moving into stillness. Feels quite at ease, it feels quite easy to do. So just be. Siddhira Sukham Asana, steady and comfortable. And now start to deepen your breathing. Starting to move your body in whatever way feels comfortable. A little stretch. Whatever you feel is right for you. And then bend the knees gently onto your chest. roll over onto your right side. Just stay there for a moment, just cradling your head with your hand. When you're ready, come up to sitting. You can just take the palms of your hands into your heart. And if you'd like to join me, we'll chant our one Om. Gently exhale. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart. You've been practicing with your heart this morning. Gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Well done. The energy is just lovely and calm. It's good. Well done.